You find yourself in a city. Around you are multiple people walking around wearing tunics of different colors. They speak Old Greek, yet previously Latin was the official language. There are huge, incredibly decorated buildings, grand domes, and intricately carved marble columns. The sun is shining pleasantly, seagulls are audible, and ships are sailing on the still ocean. You're now standing in Constantinople, the capital of the Eastern Roman or Byzantine Empire, an empire that once stood as a beacon of culture, knowledge and power, a formidable force for 1,000 years, renowned for its architectural marvels, rich cultural and artistic heritage, and impressive military accomplishments. From its capital in Constantinople, it controlled vast territories encompassing parts of Europe, Asia and Africa. Rome used to be connected, yet with the rising tensions in the west, the emperor decided to split it in half. The west subsequently fell to the barbarians. However, the Byzantine Empire survived for millennia. In modern day, the empire remains mostly in memory, but also in shared history, culture, and ethnicities. Will ChatGPT be able to recreate the Byzantine Empire in modern times, starting from Greece? Will he be able to crown himself emperor and stabilize the conquered lands? It turned out much better than I had ever expected. I told ChatGPT to start from Greece and restart the Byzantine Empire, nothing more. This video is not meant to insult any of the regions he conquers. If you clicked on this video, it means you'll experience a unique opportunity to experience ChatGPT's capabilities. This video is strictly educational, and I don't condone any of the actions of the Emperor. As we all know, taking lives is unnecessary and horrible. I'll hand it over to ChatGPT right now.
My journey begins in the bustling streets of Athens, where I navigate the complexities of Greek society with determination and ambition. Born into modest circumstances, I possess an insatiable thirst for knowledge and a natural charisma that sets me apart from my peers. As I mature, I channel my intellect and drive into academic pursuits, excelling in my studies and earning scholarships to prestigious universities. At university, I become deeply involved in student politics, harnessing my natural leadership abilities to galvanize support for causes I believe in. Through impassioned speeches, grassroots organizing, and coalition building, I rise through the ranks of student government, earning a reputation as a principled and effective leader. Outside the academic sphere, I immerse myself in the world of business and entrepreneurship, launching successful ventures that generate wealth and influence. I leverage my entrepreneurial acumen to forge connections with influential figures in Greek society, cultivating relationships that will prove invaluable in my quest for power. As my profile continues to rise, I seize opportunities to enter the realm of mainstream politics, running for local office and winning seats on municipal councils. My pragmatic approach to governance, coupled with my ability to bridge divides and build consensus, earns me widespread admiration and support among the Greek populace. Conquest and expansion. With Greece firmly under my control, I set my sights on reclaiming the lost territories of the Byzantine Empire and restoring its former glory. My vision for expansion is bold and audacious, requiring a multifaceted approach that combines diplomacy, subterfuge, and military might. Diplomatic diplomacy. I embark on a diplomatic charm offensive, reaching out to neighboring states to negotiate territorial concessions peacefully. Drawing on my extensive network of contacts and alliances, I craft persuasive arguments rooted in history, culture, and mutual benefit, seeking to win over key stakeholders and forge strategic partnerships. Covert operations. In parallel with diplomatic efforts, I deploy covert operatives to sow discord and instability in rival states, weakening their resolve and creating opportunities for Greek expansion. Through a combination of espionage, sabotage, and support for local insurgent groups, I undermine enemy control and pave the way for military intervention. Military campaign. As a last resort, I mobilize the Greek armed forces for a decisive military campaign to retake Anatolia. With meticulous planning and strategic foresight, I launch a lightning-fast assault, catching my adversaries off guard and reclaiming territory inch by inch. Urban warfare, guerrilla tactics, and asymmetric threats pose formidable challenges, but Greek forces adapt and overcome, securing victory and expanding the empire's borders. Chapter 3: Restoration and Renaissance. With Anatolia reclaimed and the Byzantine Empire's borders restored, I turn my attention to rebuilding and revitalizing the empire for the modern age. My vision for restoration is comprehensive and far-reaching, encompassing political reform, economic rejuvenation, and cultural revival. Political reform. Drawing on lessons from Byzantine history, I institute sweeping political reforms aimed at decentralization, transparency, and accountability. I empower local governments, devolving power to grassroots levels, and institute checks and balances to prevent abuse of authority. By fostering a culture of civic engagement and participatory governance, I ensure that the voices of citizens are heard and respected. Central to the empire's resurgence is an ambitious economic agenda focused on infrastructure development, job creation, and sustainable growth. I launch bold initiatives to modernize infrastructure, expand access to education and healthcare, and promote innovation and entrepreneurship. Through targeted investments in key sectors such as technology, tourism, and renewable energy, I stimulate economic activity, create new opportunities for employment, and lay the groundwork for long-term prosperity. Cultural revival. Embracing our rich cultural heritage is essential to the rejuvenation of the Byzantine Empire. I spearhead a cultural revival that celebrates our history, promotes artistic expression, and fosters a sense of national identity and pride. Act 4: Expansion of the Empire. With the foundation laid for a revitalized Byzantine Empire, I turn my attention to further expansion and consolidation of our territories. While mindful of the challenges and complexities involved, I am determined to pursue a strategic and pragmatic approach to territorial growth. Strategic acquisitions. Expanding the empire's borders requires a nuanced understanding of geopolitical dynamics and strategic opportunities. I carefully assess neighboring regions and identify areas where our influence can be extended through diplomatic means or strategic alliances. Key considerations include access to vital resources, geopolitical significance, and potential economic benefits. In some cases, strategic acquisitions may be pursued through diplomatic negotiations or economic agreements with neighboring states. By offering mutually beneficial incentives and addressing concerns of sovereignty and security, we can secure territorial concessions and expand our sphere of influence peacefully. Military campaigns. In instances where diplomatic avenues prove challenging or untenable, military campaigns may be necessary to assert our territorial claims and defend against external threats. These campaigns are meticulously planned and executed with a focus on minimizing civilian casualties and avoiding unnecessary conflict. Military operations are conducted with precision and efficiency, leveraging advanced technology and tactical expertise to achieve strategic objectives. Our armed forces are trained to operate in diverse environments and adapt to evolving threats. Ensuring readiness for any contingency. Consolidation and governance. Expanding the empire's territories also requires effective governance and administration to ensure stability and prosperity for newly acquired regions. I establish governance structures that respect local customs and traditions while promoting adherence to imperial law and values. Local leaders are empowered to govern their communities autonomously, with support and oversight from imperial authorities. Decentralized governance allows for flexibility and responsiveness to local needs, fostering a sense of ownership and accountability among the populace. Economic development programs are implemented to stimulate growth and investment in newly acquired territories. Infrastructure projects, job creation initiatives, and trade agreements are prioritized to integrate these regions into the broader imperial economy and promote prosperity for all citizens. Cultural integration is central to the process of expanding the empire's territories, fostering a sense of unity and common identity among diverse populations. I promote cultural exchange programs, educational initiatives, and public celebrations that highlight the rich diversity of our empire and promote mutual understanding and respect. Historical sites, monuments, and landmarks are preserved and promoted as symbols of our shared heritage and collective identity. By embracing diversity and inclusivity, we strengthen the social fabric of our empire and lay the foundation for a vibrant and resilient society.
My channel has history and prehistory. If you're interested in more, check out this video.